Welcome back for episode 4 of my Denmark series, where we're playing as Denmark in EU4 1.34, Sweden. So in the last episode, we got a Scottish vassal, as well as helped Brandenburg in a war to reclaim. They were attacking for Krakow, and we reclaimed the province of Neumark from Brandenburg. We also took back all of these lands for our Teutonic March. I would like them to build up some claims. I don't know if they're going to, what they're working on. They're working on Poland first, which isn't surprising because they have missions to get these provinces from Poland. So we will do that soon, but right now I was thinking about attacking England. So England they're stuck in a war right now. They're sieged down by France, so they're not feeling good. They got 16k troops now. They had 5k when I looked earlier. I think I clicked on the wrong province, honestly. So anyway, I would like to get to war with them. Sweden's black flagged, though, so that's going to cause some issues. The English Navy is way stronger than my navies right now. I don't have any heavy ships. So I don't think that's an option for the time being. So I think I'm going to have to hold off on that. I am going to curry favors with Bohemia, so I could hopefully at some point draw them into a war. I'm going to summon a diet and take whatever works for us. 8 manpower, 7 base tax. What are our subjects looking like? Or our estates. Nobility is the one that's low, so we'll go for nobility. And we can go ahead and click. We'll take this mission, which is going to give us a university, I believe. Yep, university in our capital, government reform progress, innovativeness, and points, which will put us in a little squeaky bit of trouble there, but we can fix that. We'll go ahead and just... I think I have the institution, right? Yes, I do, so that's actually a wasted agenda, so we'll switch to this one for the time being while we do a couple clicks. I can do this at 45. We'll do 2 clicks. There we go. Then we'll take this. We can now enact our next government reform. Now, I know centralized bureaucracy is probably the best with the new centralization mechanics attached to it. Culture conversion cost would also be useful when I'm getting there, but I could just switch to this later. Decentralized, don't think so. Expanded royal court, extra advisor, reform progress growth. This could be very useful. Royal favoritism, no diet, reduce loyalty laws from seizing crownlands. Cost of advisor, ruler's culture, and estate influence. That's not bad, but I would like my diets. Regional councils, unique state edicts, and state maintenance. Not really struggling with money, so that should be okay. Now, we're playing a heavy vassal game. An extra Diplo relation slot could be useful. An extra force limit, I think that's the play for us. So we can now look at getting some more subjects, which we are leaning heavily into the subject game right now. Let's go ahead and bring back our army to the mainlands. Now I need 3 mercantilism to complete a mission, so we'll take this last one when we get up to the points that we need. We'll go ahead and build ourselves a barracks in our capital. And then we'll just build a workshop in Lund. That's very good because Lund has a bonus while it has its, before it loses its, it has a bonus that it will eventually lose when the market dries up, but we have the Skane market, which gives us 2 extra goods produced, which is, I mean, it's fish, so it's not great, but it's also good, so I think that's good. I could expand infrastructure here too, and I think I'm going to do that, just to increase, that'll increase our income even more. Spy network construction or prestige. We'll just go with the prestige. Novgorod gets some separatists. When can we seize land again? 78, so 2 years. So we're waiting on that. I guess it would probably be best to look to increase our trade centers that we can. Sneeze 1. Just increase that one. We could also expand infrastructure here as well. How am I looking on my governing cap? I'm still very good right now, so I will use that there. That'll be fine. We increased that one. And we could do like Riga, or we could do Gotland. We'll increase Gotland. Scotland wants to become a march. I don't think I'm going to march Scotland. Because I would really only be using them in my wars versus England anyway. Province of Ladoga. I don't see any reason to worry about that. It's not a very strong province. Truce with Muscovy is up in 84. Did Poland get any allies? Is there any opportunities? They allied Lithuania and Pomerania. So Pomerania would require a war with the Emperor, but I could get Lithuania involved in that. I have a truce with them anyway, because I was getting them to break that royal marriage with the alliances. Intervene in a war with great powers. So they're at war with Naples, France, Auvergne, Bourbonnais, and Castile. So they'd basically be going to war with France. Bohemian army strength? What happened to your army, Bohemia? I guess we might as well drill. Our force limit's about 10 higher, so we could get 10 more units. France has rivaled me. Swedish nobility's discontent. I think that's good though, because that's kind of the start of the event chain we're waiting for with Sweden to get them loyal. Brewing revolution in Sweden. So this is quite a lot to deal with. The Stockholm bloodbath, though, would be very brutal. We have the Swedish in check pretty good, though. I don't know. Let's go with... Let's just take care of these rebels. Starting with the main one in our capital. And then we'll work on the Swedish ones. So the nobles are dealt with. Pretender war for Sweden. We're going to hold off on that as long as we possibly can. And we have our champion of the joust dealing with these rebellions, so that's definitely helpful. Okay, there's some more pretenders. We can now do the nobles of Sweden, which will give us 2 military power. I think I'll wait till I die, though, to click this so I can give it to my heir. A comet sighted. Man, there's a lot of issues going on for us right now. We'll say though, it's a good thing we didn't jump into a war. That definitely would not have been helpful. I'm going to focus on dealing with the pretenders and letting... I've got plenty of money, so I'll go for the papal influence. And letting my subjects deal with seizing back the lands. I guess we should keep going with upgrading trade centers if possible. We should switch our capital back to protecting trade. That'll increase our income even more. This is a lot of pretender rebels, man. Great project upgrade cost. I don't think I can do that right now. Purchase an ability. AE impact. Definitely going for AE impact. Attack them while they're weakened from that war battle with Sweden. And we need to get in here real fast. Alright, so with these mechanics, we just need to make sure Sweden and Norway have no liberty desire, and they will accept our king. They've both accepted her, so that is good for us. I guess we'll hold off on taking that. We'll take the tech. Let's take both of these. We can get our new idea group. So I was going to take religious, I believe, was what I was thinking. So we'll take religious ideas, go for that. I'm focused on admin right now. That sounds okay for now. We'll click on this. So we get 2 extra military points for her. So she's a 256 now, which is very good. We'll go ahead and make sure we're royal married up with our vassals. Can't royal marry Novgorod, they are a republic. Bohemia, yeah, we'll royal marry Bohemia again. Yeah, I definitely think I want to take this first. Although this is for innovativeness. We'll take this for innovativeness. That'll help our subjects stay even more loyal. So we have no liberty issues with any of our subjects. I mean, Sweden is plus 50, minus 50, minus 20, minus 14, minus 8, plus 50, minus 10, minus 30, minus... They're going to lose the dream of freedom, too, once we crush these rebels, too. The rebel scum. Alright, and now that those are all taken care of, we can split apart the armies and focus on desieging. Soiree, a 633 with a weak claim. 633 is pretty good. Karl von Wittelsbach. One more province, and this is all taken care of. We'll go with the +2 national rest. That should be fine. An over separatist as well as Lataglian separatists. So we'll divide up our armies to focus on those. Now we can go ahead and make sure all those trade centers are upgraded. We can upgrade this trade center with a couple clicks. I guess mill now is best. For Novgorod, I could start considering to annex them. Did I ever change their religion? I did not. Let's change Novgorod's religion now. So enforce religion. They're nice and loyal now, so that is no issue whatsoever. And we are going to help them with the conversions, because that'll give us papal influence, which is going to be very good. We can't take enforced union of faith, sadly. I could go for religious culture, but that's going to add 20% more to the liberty desire, to their influence, which would be rough. So I can't really afford that either. I think we'll just deal with this. But yeah, so do some more workshop building. And we're kind of just waiting for truces to line up. Bohemia is still struggling with reasons to join this war, and now Aragon would help. Let's start getting our trust up with Bohemia. I'm just going to keep boosting that. My mercenary company is low on manpower. It's not ideal, but they should recover it. It'll be okay. We'll definitely take loyalty and influence for the burghers. That's fine with trade efficiency. It's an easy choice. Keep boosting up our trust with Bohemia. Get it all nice and topped out. One more click after this and we're good. So with all that trust, I bet Bohemia would come in and help. Oh yeah. We could do the same thing with Lithuania. So we'll start currying favors with them. We'll stop currying favors with Bohemia since we're pretty high up there anyway. We'll go ahead and royal marry them. Iberian wedding, so that gets rid of one of the issues. So we're looking much better at a possible war with England. That navy is definitely an issue. So did we have... Oh, it's here. It's the English one. So, fleet larger than England. Country has a flagship. more heavies than England. So England has 6 heavies. So we're really good on money, so we can start looking at that. So let's build ourselves a flagship. It's going to be a heavy ship. We'll give it flagship cannons. We do have the Scandinavian flag officer. Monthly chance of admiral skill gain on missions. I'm going to be using them for fighting, so I'm not going to do that. We will go with naval tradition from from navy battles. That'll help us keep our navy tradition up. And fleet movement speed. There we go. So we'll build that, and then we'll build us up 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 heavies. That'll put us on equal footing with England. And is it that I need to have more? Have more or equal heavy ships. So equal's fine. So we'll stay with equal. We'll start boosting up our trust with Lithuania as well. We can go ahead and take our next religious idea, which is going to help us get cheaper on boosting stability. 183 for +3 stability is not bad. Continue to boost our trust. Alright, let's take a look at what we're doing with England now. So Lithuania is still just too far away, that's not going to happen. But if I brought in Bohemia, it's closer. We could go ahead, we could get ourselves some better advisors. We'll take the discipline guy and take a look at where we're standing with Diplo and admin. So let's go with a +2 and a missionary strength guy. I could just boost them. So let's do that. We'll boost these two both up to +2. And we're still making really good money there. I could boost up the Serbia, huh? Well, Serbia has like no land left. Serbia has been crushed by the Ottomans. Still got their cores though. We're requiring early war with the Ottomans. That would not be pretty, I don't think. Make Margaret a general? No, she shouldn't be a general. 70 tradition wouldn't be bad, but no, Marguerite should not be a general. I know she has a lot of military knowledge, but I think that's better suited in the throne room than on the battlefield. We'll help convert more for Novgorod. And we could go ahead and take morale of armies. Tensions between the nobility and clergy. Let's recruit ourselves a couple generals till we get someone good. Oh, I'll take the first one. First choice, that's always good. I was thinking about fighting these guys. Would lose influence of the Papal States, but that'll level out my estate loyalties, which I think is fine. We'll go ahead and take the next influence idea. That's going to help us integrate people way faster. We could support the independence of Lorraine. Who has Lorraine as a subject? Oh, Provence, of course. Provence is allied to Goslar. Still don't think it's worth it. Georgia and Serbia. Our Inquisitor died. Production efficiency is always good. Not an accepted culture, though. I could go with Catholic Zealots in Novgorod. Not worried about that. Okay, let's see. Inflation reduction. Doing pretty good on the inflation front. It would help a little bit. Prestige. Yeah, let's do prestige. That'll help our prestige grow while we're at peace. Yeah, once our heavy ships are built, I think we'll be in a much better place to fight England. If we can deal with their navy, we'll be a lot better off. So we now have no rebel issues. So let's get our armies onto the British Isles. And ideally, I deal with England on the mainland. And my subjects deal with them on... Or I deal with England on the Isles. My other subjects can deal with them and their subjects on, or their allies on the mainland. And that should put us in a good place. So challenge English Navy, 20 Navy tradition and claims. But I think that's a good place to cut this episode. If you enjoyed the episode, I'd really appreciate a like. If you really enjoyed it, I appreciate a subscription, and I will see you again in the next one. Thank you very much, and goodbye.